Hello everyone. How are you? Today, I would like to share with everyone um, a way that we tune in to feel ourselves, to be with whatever happened inside our body, and two different way of breathing, two different breathing, but we will use sounding and the breath to be able to awakening our mouth, but also our digestive tract in the body. So to make this practice a little bit much easier, I already put upload 5-minute video about the digestive tract or the gut on my Facebook that you can go to have a look in Yoga Meditation Facebook. Or I already sent to this link to some of us already, so you can watch from your email or on the YouTube. And the practice is just like this. So first, for settling into ourselves, there's many different ways to settling in ourselves, and everybody have their own way. Every tradition, from meditation, from yoga, martial art, gymnastic, we have so many different traditions from the west to the east to find a way to go back inside of our body to feel ourselves. And so I share with you the way I practice and the way I know, but it's not only the one way. And it might work with you very good, it might not, but have a try and see how you feel and let me know. So when we begin to practice, it will have 3 steps or 4 steps. But later on, when it becomes natural into your body, then you just follow what comes first, rather than you have to do out of sequence. But to start, let's go with the sequence first. So I do with 3 steps to settling down. Doesn't matter I stand or I lying down or I sit up. In whatever position, I can settling down if I would like to. So I set the attention that I want to slow down and I want to feel my breathing, and I would like to feel what's happening inside of my body. As well as I would like to engage with the world, but I would like to come inside first before I'm ready to engage. So the first one, we can call that is check in with our sensation. So check in with the sensation inside our body. I got a list of that. If you need that, please do email me. I actually copy that from the internet. You can find that if you Google. But if you need that, just let me know. I can send it to you. So our sensation, the first sensation, it before anything else. For example, like we sit down, we sit down, and we set intention. We want to come inside our body, to tune in, to settling inside our body. What sensation do I feel in my body at the moment? What is my body telling me at the moment? It could be a tingling sensation. It could be dense sensation. It could be bubbling. It could be shaking. I did this one with my boy last night. So I showed them the list of sensation and they really love it. They look at that and they start giggling because they in the mood of really up and side down and moving around and jumping around the bed before they actually sleep. But as soon as I give them the list, I look at that, they start to giggling right through and they pick up some sensation, how they feel in the body. And I think it's a wonderful way. And then they just slowly settle down by themselves. So I think it's a wonderful way to help the children who are very excited to really find a way to tune in. So it worked for my children. It also worked for myself. and some of the friends we work it in our class. So I hope it worked for you too. So it could be bubbling, it could be dry, it could be moist, it could be shaky, it could be many different things. But whatever sensation come to you or whatever your body tell you at that time, you just noticing that without judgment, without give it any explanation, even explanation to yourself, without make any reason about that. For example, like if I sit and I feel a little bit dense in my shoulder and I say, oh, I feel dense, but then, oh, it's just because I typing so much on that day, that kind of thing. So instead of we got the second part, forget about that. Stay with the first one. To purely recognize what sensation, what your body telling you at that time. No judgment. And then the second step, we say that for a couple breaths or until when you're ready to move to the second step. So the second thing, what I will open my awareness to the support. Whatever support that I can feel that present for me. For example, when I sit, I can feel at the moment, the camera not there, but I sit on the ball, a physio big ball. So I can feel the ball there, the support, the weight of my body. But also I can feel the ball rising up to meet my body and my body resting on it. I also open my awareness to everything around me to support me. So you know the moon, my teacher, one time she did share with us, and I think it's so wonderful. And I never feel that before, but after she opened that, I feel it straight away. You know, the moon, the star, the sun, the air, everything around it, and especially the moon and the sun and the star, it rising, it have to rise the water up. We are inside of our body, we've got a fluid called interstitial fluid, the fluid that around the cells of the body, the ocean swim. So it can help to rise that up, that hold us upright. But we also have another force, which is like the gravity of the earth that holding us also, grounding us. So got something to hold us upright, but something also grounding us. So we don't have to hold ourselves to be upright or stand. So you can rest on it. So the first one, check-in sensation. The second one, open awareness, the support. Wherever you can feel support. The third one, where do you feel the breathing in your body? It could be you can feel in the nostril. Some people could feel somewhere in the heart. I feel very much in my navel area. Some people, they feel on their feet. Some people, they feel everything in their body breathing. So again, no judgment, just simply recognize where do you feel the breath in your body. So to summarize for everyone, remember, and if you can repeat with me, it can help you very much to set a new pattern for you to settling down, and then keep when then you remember what to do next time when you need that. So first one, what we are doing for settling, check-in sensation, or you just say check-in. Your turn. Second step, what will we do, darling? Open to the support, or you just say support. Your turn. Third one, breathing. Where do you feel the breath in your body? Your turn. Well done. So shall we do that? Just very quick. And when you do that 3-step, yeah, I can't feel a thing. That is okay. It indicate that, for me, it indicate that we need to slow down. So I tell myself that, slow down and be open. And I feel it. So I try. So just find a place where you can sit. My eye closed because I want to feel what's happening in myself. So find a place where you can sit. It could be a chair. It could be just lie down on the ground. Whatever way that you feel comfortable in yourself. You might have pain, you might have discomfort. But that place when you sit or you lie down or you stand, that you feel comfortable in yourself. Find that place. And then we set the intention that we are here to tune in. So what will we do first, darling? Check in sensation. That's right. So just check in inside of your body and noticing what your body telling you at the moment. Second step, what should we do? After that, support. Open our awareness to any support that we feel that present for us at the moment. So at the moment that I see it, I feel my body is resting on the ball. I feel my feet resting on the earth, the carpet. I also feel the earth and the ball rising up to meet my body. I also open my awareness to the space. That's my husband always tried to correct me in English. I say space, nobody understands. Space. And if you like it, we can go a little bit further. I open my awareness to the support of all of the yogi, the old traditional yogi, the lay practitioner of many, many different meditation practice, to the community of many, many generation practice of body and mind awareness. I opening to their support from many generations. I also open my awareness to the support of the house where I stay, the land where I stay in, the support of my family that allow me to have time here, to my friends. And I rest on those support. I allow myself to rest on those support. And what we do for the first one, breathing. Where do you feel the breath that's happening inside your body? I'm not looking for it, but I open my awareness to feel it. And if I could not feel my breath happening inside my body, I remind myself to slow down. And when you're ready to open your eyes up gently, how does it feel for you? Is it any different? Or you still feel the same? I feel a little bit more calmer, enjoyable. I slow down, but it's not kind of the slow down of this, but it is a slow down really peaceful inside. And one of my teachers always reminding us the peace is here, not there. It's here. Find out. So after that way to settling inside your body, you can do your bedtime. You can do anytime you like when you feel it too much stimulation that manipulating you too much. You can't deal with that anymore. Maybe do this one before that. It's very helpful. Then the breath awaken myself so I know what to do. And then we will do the breathing. And today we do the humming clock breathing. I hope you can hear me through the microphone. But if you don't, it's like that. So we will try together rehearsal, 5 times humming, 8 use M. And it's like this, as just a seat. And we do that first 3 steps to settle down. Check in sensation. Opening to the support. Where do we feel the breathing in our body? And we do the humming in the out breath. And it looks like this. And please do join me. And after you finish your humming, checking again, is it any different or changing in your sensation? Just allow your eyes open slowly. Let the image come into your eyes. How does it feel for you at the moment? Instead of the tension in the body or the state of your mind? You can put a comment later. So we will do the humming clock. And the humming clock, it say the clock because it like this. So you put your tongue somewhere between your teeth and the underneath of your lip. And you stay in one place, for example, like 12 o'clock. And then you're humming for one time or whatever time you like in your own practice. And then you move it to 3 o'clock. And then 6 o'clock. And then 9 o'clock. And that I call clock because it go around inside your mouth. I don't like that. I like detail. So I go, for example, I go 12 o'clock, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 1.5, that kind of thing. And you don't have to go from the right to the left. You can go from the left to the right, or whatever that you like to do. And I look like this. So go close to the screen and I show you. It not look nice, a little bit ugly, but let me show you. So the position of your tongue, I put it out and you can see that, and then I put my tongue. like that. Shall we do that? So maybe rehearsal one time. Still humming, mouth closed. Oh, so nice. I just check in. It's lovely. So our intention is stimulate or awakening the opening of our digestive tract, the whole one from the mouth to the anus. So the tongue archiving in that position, they have to stimulate the mouth. So after you do that, just go check in to see how do you feel in your mouth position. What are you aware of that? And then after that, have a little rest. And then we go to the old breath. So the old breath, you know, like everything in the body, when we look at it in a different way, we can see that it's a tube. So my finger could be a tube. My nerve could be a tube. My digestive tract actually a tube. My lung could be a tube. Everything, the bone can be a tube full of fluid tube. And the shape of the tube, it's round. That's why it is sound O. And it like this. So I will put my hand to touching like the foot pipe. So we stimulate the mouth already. Feel sensation, and I will go to the mouth. The foot pipe, esophagus on the throat. And like this. So shall we summarize that? Everyone know what we're doing? Maybe you lie down and I guide you through that for one time. So what we are going to do, we lie down first. We can do it in any position, but I suggest everyone we lie down if we are at home, because why not? If we can lie down, right? But if we feel not comfortable lie down, then we just sit. So we go with each other 3 steps of settling down. And then we go with 3 rounds of the humming clock. And then we check in again to see any changing. And then we go old breath to stimulate the tube or awakening the tube by breathing and by sounding of digestive tract. So each play we stay for 3-0 and then we check in again. And then we do the second round. So because we don't have a lot of time, so in second round, we go together maybe to 1 time only, and then 1 time in O only. But when you do that, when I do that in my own time, I set intention for 45 minutes, and I do that for around 3 layers. So 1 round of the O, 3 here, and then check in, and then 3 here at different places. And then I wait, I check in, and then I go to the second layer, the same thing, like that. But just because we don't have time, so we do a shorter. So let unmovable weight as you lie down to settle. Make sure you're warm and comfortable. The screen it look very strange. Let me move it. Then you just breathe that you breathe easily and naturally. It's quite nice if you have the eye mask that you can put it in your eyes and you can rest. Maybe turn the light off. The key is not about tensing. The key is not about sounding. It's not about do I make the sound right or not. It's the key is the sound coming out from inside your body. That's the key, that to help to send vibration into your mouth area, into your digestive tract. So it know where it is and it do what it needs to do to support for your well-being, resting, moving, doing things. Also, when you have so much in your mind and when you put your tongue there and you want the same vibration and then thought coming, I have this a lot sometimes. Or what I do, for example, they see the inside my lip, they see the tongue, and I just stroke the tongue in and out a couple of times when I do the vibration, when I send the vibration into that part of my mouth. And I feel very strong vibration. And it's absolutely lovely. So the thought, it's not there. Rather than it, I can feel the part of my body that I'm touching in. Also, second thing is to be gentle and enjoy what you explore. And when you maybe do the first layer, you feel very awkward. But second layer, third layer, you become feel different thing. And sometimes the feeling not come today, tomorrow you will feel it, or the next day. So just settle down together. What will we do in the first thing, darling, to check in? Can you please tell me? Then you can remember. Check in sensation. That's right. Second things, what will we do? Next step. Open our awareness to the support. And thank you to be there, to supporting me. I appreciate very much. And then the last one, sorry, the third one, darling. Breathing. Where do you feel the breathing in your body? Don't look for it, open awareness to it. A big difference. And then we do the out breath, the humming clock, 3 times.
Mm. 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 Mm.
And when you finish your humming clock 3 times around the mouth, to check in what's your body telling you at the moment, especially your mouth area. Maybe have a smile to see, is it easier to smile now? And then we go into our O breath. So I put my hand somewhere that I can feel my esophagus, the food pipe, on the throat area. We go 3 times and then we move our hand along. Again, it's not about trying to making the sound, but rather than that is the tube is condensing and expanding and the sound coming out. And I move my hand, keep falling along the foot pipe to the chest area. I hope that you are doing this with me. If not, I will have all of the fun on my own. But go to your stomach area. You place your hand anywhere that you can feel. It's on the left side, underneath of your ribs. And I know this word, I will say it wrong, but a part of our body that go extension from the stomach and go in la small intestine. I always say a duodenum. You might say a different word. Some people considering is the beginning of the small intestine. Small intestine. But I feel very much is a extension of the stomach when it go into the small intestine. So you find that by from your ribs, tracing is around the rib on the side, a straight line, and you see the area also the pancreas and solar plexus. Then we go to small intestine, a lot of folding, very beautiful thing. You know, when I do this, I very appreciate what our digestive tract do for my body. I feel in love with it. So it helps very much when, in my experiences, when I eat or drink, it helped me to see what I'm eating or drinking. Is it get any benefit for the intestine or not, or for my digestive tract or not, or I just swallow the food and the stomach have to do all of the work, or should I chew in 30 times or 40 times before I swallow, to reducing the work that later on my body has to do it. And then I go to ascending column on the right. And then I go to transverse column. Spiral. I go to descending colon on the left. And I go to the rectum, the tube. So put my hand with the front, one hand in the back, where I can feel the tube, the rectum. And then I go into the check-in. Feel what I feel at the moment in my body. And I also feel my body starting to move. I don't know how about you. And I feel my digestive tract, it moves me. And when I first practiced this, when I lie down, I don't feel a lot of movement compared with as I sit in. So maybe you have a lot of different plays. Maybe you play with it to see that which one you like, standing or sitting. So because we have time frame, so we do this one only one round. But I encourage everyone, please do 3 rounds. See how does it feel like. And if you can do every day, it's wonderful. If you can't, maybe once a week, twice a week, and see how does it affect on your digestion and your movement in terms of your state of mind. Because I feel very much that when a lot of things to stimulate the screen time, electronic, all kind of different thing, responsibility, everything, my digestive tract just like this, even I stand like that, it just squeezing out, it's stuck, it could not move, or it didn't want to do anything. But as soon as I awakening it gave me so much pleasure, so much joy, just being breathing and sitting here with you. The last one, let me move the ball next to you. I would like to say, and I forgot to say in the beginning, that if you knew with this, for me, my experience is the first time when I try it, oh my God, I feel like my tongue is 120 years old and it's stuck for so long. So when it moves to the different part in the humming clock, it starts to shake. Like it, oh my God, I don't want to go that way. It too much. Because the tongue at that point, my tongue at that point, to tension, it hold and it's so tight. So just by moving the tongue in that, but it will ease up over the time. It also helps for you to, the tongue don't get stuck. So people will say stretching, mobility for the tongue, the strength for the tongue, whatever you call. And it creates a lot of fluid in the body. And I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching and practicing. And I see you in the next one. Bye, darling. Bye, everybody. Enjoy.